everybody.
Hi.
Gosh, it's dark in the back.
Cooler that way.
It's spooky in the back room, but I can see you. I said I'm not going to speak today. I'm going to borrow your music stand, and hopefully last time I did this, I took all of Stephen's music with me when I left, so hopefully I don't do that this time. I'm not going to speak because I really teach better than I speak. So today I'm just going to teach. And I'm going to teach you 3 free tools. 3 tools that you can use in your life to change what's going on that you're not liking, to uplift you, to alter your situation. They're completely free and they bring freedom. Isn't that kind of nice? Okay, so everybody's already talked about the first free tool. Patty did it in the meditation, Jonna talked about it. But I'm going to talk about resistance. And a tool that we have is actually what I call divine allowing. You know, Jonna told this great story of working on this and working on this and working on this. How many times have we had issues that we've worked on and we've worked on and we've worked on? And when she finally released the resistance and stopped fighting it and stopped trying to change it, it disappeared. Anybody else experience this?
Yeah. Sure.
Love is allowing what is. Fighting something, fearing something is resisting what is. You know, in our society, it's really common. How many times, you know, you fight your cancer, you fight your disease, you fight your headache, you fight all these things. We have a war on drugs. What is this? Fighting doesn't solve anything. Allowing will release everything. Now there's other words for resistance. Anybody ever doubt? Anybody ever worry?
Worry.
Anybody ever be cynical? All of these are resistance to what is. If we can step away from the worry, if we can step away from the cynicism, if we can step away from the fear of any kind, there's only fear or love. Gerald Jampolowski taught us that, 30 some odd years ago, 40 years ago maybe. There's love or there's fear. That's all there is. So Jonna's story about sending love to the pain in the back of her head is all we need to do. And did anybody else pick up on what Jonna did? Ho'oponopono.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for years. We haven't been talking about it a lot. But 2 of the lines from Ho'oponopono, Jonna did. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's not one of my free tools, but it just was there. If we can send love, like Jonna taught us just now, to whatever it is, send love to your bills. Who sends love to their bills? You better. You got a bill sitting on your counter. Can you at least be grateful that someone trusted you enough to let you drive that car away, to let you live in that house, to give you electricity or propane or water or whatever the service is? Someone gave you something and trusted you to pay for it later. Can we be grateful for that? Can we bless that and love that?
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about how it's going to get paid? Bless it. Love it. Psst. It'll happen. God doesn't show up to sweep us off our feet. Jonna kind of proved that. We can go into meditation. We can do all these things. But when we do that, we are going to God. God isn't going to come down to our level and fix our awful problems. Doesn't work that way. What we teach here is we bring ourselves up to the level of spirit where the answers already exist. We stand in truth, we stand in love, we stand in light, and there are no problems. And if there are things we think we want to change, we're resisting. We're back in that level of resisting, and we're not allowing. So if we can remember to divinely allow whatever is happening, and know beyond all of this insanity up here between the ears. Anybody else got that insanity between the ears? A few of you. Well, you were nodding. If we can let that go and remember Spirit is in charge. If we can let go of control. Control is another word for resistance. Everything we're trying to control, we're resisting what is. Practice divine allowing, letting go. That's number one. Anybody ever get tired? Tired? Nobody. No, there's one page. That's okay. It's one I'm done with. Nobody's tired. Never mind. Okay, time to go. Now,
I'm
Veronica
too tired to answer you.
Veronica said I've looked tired lately. I work a little bit. Do you get tired when it's hot?
Yeah.
It's kind of hot. I don't think the air's working real good, Angie. I don't think it's just my hot flashes.
No, it's hot in here.
It's hot. Okay. Anybody ever use the trick of rubbing your hands together to build energy?
I'm sorry, we were tricking.
You were talking about. Okay. If you rub your hands together for 30 seconds. Okay. I got a clock. I can see the second hand. Believe it or not, that's only 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're raising the energy.
We are. We won't heat it up. We'll cool it down. "20 seconds. All right. Got 10 more. Five more. Okay, we're done. Feel your hands. Feel all that energy. Are they tingling? I see more smiles across this room. What did that do to you? Yeah.
Woke us up.
It brought your energy up. It woke you up. It made you smile. It made you feel good. It made you tingle. Rubbing your hands together. Free tool to raise your energy level, to bring a smile to your face anytime you want in 30 seconds. How simple is that? Neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, where you create a sign or a symbol. Has anybody ever worked with this or done this before?
You're making me very nervous.
A couple of people? Am I bothering you?
Yep.
I'm watching that more than anything else. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
we're distracted.
fall down.
Everybody make an okay sign. It's A-okay. Okay, I'm going to give you an assignment. We're going to do it real briefly, but then I'm going to give you an assignment to go home and continue this. Okay, I want you to quiet yourself for a second, and I want you to think of the most beautiful scene you can picture. Something that brings you complete joy, serenity, peace, calm. And when you have that, make that okay sign with your fingers, with your finger and your thumb. Peace and calm and joy. Okay, open your eyes, come back. Now you got to do that 9 times. Okay, so throughout today, you got to do that 8 more times. Bring that same scene or a new scene or whatever you want. Bring something up in your mind that gives you that feeling of joy, of fun, of peace, of beauty, and make that okay sign. And then anytime you need it. If you do that 9 times today, I assure you that when you do this, it'll come back naturally. Awesome little trick. You can do it behind your back. Nobody's looking. You can do it to somebody in the car instead of that other song you use. Anytime you need it. Okay. Rub your hands. Allow. All of those things. And I got one more. And I told you I'm teaching because teachers pass out handouts. So if you did not get a handout, or there isn't one in a chair near you, there are some more on the table. So before you leave, please grab one of these. I just found this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so excited about it. And I would be doing a whole class that included this, because I'm a teacher. But I'm too busy to teach right now, so I'd have to wait till wintertime, and I can't wait. It's exploding! So, switch words. I found this in a book, and I've been working with them for a couple of weeks, and I'm finding them really, really fun. We can work with our conscious mind. We've all done this. We all use affirmations, and we have them posted all over our house. And how many of you have had affirmations that have not worked at all? Okay. Because we're not getting to the subconscious. And this is a shortcut to the subconscious. Instead of those conscious affirmations, I am peace and joy and love and light. And I know that's true, but right now I don't feel like that. And then my brain goes, bullshit. But these words will shortcut to your subconscious. Now I gave you a list. This is a fraction. This is about 1/4 of the list that I have in this book. If you want the information on the author and the title, come and see me afterwards. His name is Alex Daniel, and he has several books. One of this comes from 10 Quantum Tools. There's also another. He's got a whole quantum series. I got them as ebooks off of Kindle. They were $1.47 each. $1.47 each, okay? And full of awesome ideas. Switch words are in there. He did not develop these. He stole these from somebody else. But there's 108 of them in the book. I didn't give you all of them. I talked to Dan about this last week. I talked to Barney. I talked to Roberta, who's not here. And I gave people some switch words. I had my iPad out and I was giving people some switch words for things that were going on in their life. So glance at the paper. Tell me what your favorite switch word is. Just even on the first page if you don't. Come on, let's have some. Which one?
Crystal.
Crystal. I've been using crystal.
I like crisp.
You like?
Crisp.
Crisp. That's the one I gave Roberta.
I like cancel.
Do you like which one?
Cancel.
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 We were taught that one years and years ago. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Change works as well as cancel. I was in the grocery store down in Fresno on Wednesday, and there was a lady who got in line behind me, and they had just closed the register. So she started to pull her stuff out of her cart, and I'd seen her a couple of times in passing in the store. You know how we do that. We see each other through the store, and then we end up in line together. And she said, she's taking things out, and the guy says, I'm sorry, I've just turned the light off, I'm closed. She says, this has happened to me all day long. And I said, change. And she looked at me, I said, use the word change. Change that vibration. Just keep, your mantra today is change. You don't want that anymore, change it. I'm sure she thought I was absolutely loony.
She went home and thought about it.
Or she went home and said change, and maybe she switched up. I don't know. I'm not responsible for what you do. I just share the info. What's another favorite? Somebody else has got one, I'm sure.
Divine.
Divine, divine. Be, divine, and together are the 3 really awesome master words in here. I have a list of these somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
What else? What else do you like?
I like bubbles again.
Bubble? Yeah, who was here last week?
Bubble guppy.
Bubble guppies. I babysat my 20-month-old granddaughter